I'm Melanie France, and this is Hot Tea for the Soul, the sweet hot tea, the Fae edition. So if you're into a little bit of fairy stuff, a little bit of Wicca stuff, this is a bit of a fairy self-love pyramid that we're going to do, because I bought a whole heap of decks from Lucy Cavendish, and I'm going to use them. So this is a little bit different, goes with my pixie ear. So we're going to do a bit of self-love. If you're not after a Fae, I am do a bit of a new age one with the Wild Unknown Oracle. So check that out. That's uploaded if you would like that instead. And this is not Fae, is not for you. There is a different edition. I just decided not to do them pick a pile so that I can set them up, right? So pick your vibe. You can go to the new age, or here we are with a little bit of Fae. Let's see what we got. So, been out for a little bit of while. I've been doing TikToks, and I'm getting into my elemental stuff because I really do want to get into do the elemental thing, right? Better connected with the fire and the earth and the air and the water, and and I do break that down in different ways on my Hot Tea for the Soul group and page and stuff. And so that's that vibe, and I'm going to do that in a different reading for the new moon. Got a full moon reading coming. All right. Because we're in Gemini, full moon and eclipse, so I've got a reading coming up after this. Check that out if you're into something. That's a bit of going to be a, what is it? Romany. It's a Romany spread. We're going to do it from here and through. Let's see what we've got. Anyway, this is a bit different. This is a 5-line spread. So, this is, 5 cards for how we got here, 4 cards for our healing element, 3 cards for our 3D world. How do you apply that? 2 cards for our partnerships and 1 card for the self-love. See what the self-love is. So I'll turn it down so you can see the reading in a minute. First up, I'm going to give us a few cards from a few different other decks that I've collected and see what we got. See what the general feels are for us, for our self-love. Let's set it up. See what the energies are. All right. So I'm going to take one from the Heart and Soul deck, because I like this in all the self-love videos that I've been doing over this time. Okay, what have we got to start with? Alright, you are currently too close to see things clearly. Detach a little, and you will start to see things from a higher perspective. But by emotionally detaching from this situation, a simple solution becomes clear. Alright, when we're in the goldfish bowl, we can't see from outside the goldfish bowl. Sometimes you've got to get out of the goldfish bowl to see it clearly. Alright, so something you're standing too close to. Just step back from a minute. That's what I'm saying. Step back from the fire just for a second. Alright, so this, if you've been watching my TikToks, these are turning up at the end every time because I love this deck. Beyond Lemuria, Easy Ivy. It's got all the chakras in it. It's got all the elements. It's got some deep-seated starseed stuff inside of this deck. Alright, Beyond Lemuria. It's a little bit mermaid. It's a little bit ancient knowledge for our future. What have we got? Sound of the universe. This keeps coming up. All right, tuning into our higher vibration. All right, so we step back from the problem. We need a little bit of clarity. We need to tune in. Sometimes we are not where we think we are. I read this today, and like you need not in alignment. You need to realign and tune into your frequency, the sound of the universe. All right, that's nice. That's good. All right, step back from where you are. Been out in the garden. My fingertips are filthy. It's the way I work. Last time, the other one, my hair is everywhere. Apparently, that's my vibe today. Okay, I'm going to give us one from, this is the Lucy Cavendish deck also. This is Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. What do we got from Oracle of the Hidden Worlds today? Whoa. Returning home. So there's been a transition. Life between lifetimes. Loving, welcoming. Alright. So sometimes we step away from everything and it's time to return home. It's time to tune back into those things that really matter to us. So, that's that beautiful spot where you rediscover yourself. All right, and I think it's really important that we redream every once in a while. We return home. So we return home, a transition, a life between lifetime, a loving welcome. Alright, so you're coming back to things. Maybe you're coming back to a fairy path. Maybe you're coming back to connecting with the elements. Alright, so we're tuning in. And I'm going to give us one from the Fairy of the Forest. The Forest Fairy. Fairy Forest. All right, let's see who we pull out of this. It might be a bit of reading. I don't know all the people in this deck. Don't know them all. I have a few different decks, but this time we're going to put in a from the Fairy Forest. We're going to take this one. Who have we got? Ah, the Wizard, the Rune King, the Wise One, the Counselor. All right. So this is where we go. This is where we go to our rituals. These are the people that we go to learn more, and they will learn the wisdom from these old age. You know, it's learning to that everybody's got something for you inside of their tail, right? And there's this wisdom in these old people and older people that we need to connect with, all right? And really going back to the Wizard, the Rune King, the Wise One, the Counselor. So even the people who are healers need to go and find their healer, find that wise one to connect with. All right, this is a bit green man. The green man is in this deck, but this is solidly the green man's old man, right? This is that wisdom and the keeper and going back to your runes. I was thinking about pulling runes inside this. I've got one in the case over there. All right, but here we are. This is seeking that ancient wisdom. Step back. Maybe seek some wiser counsel. It's always nice. Alright, so there's our setup. That's where we are. I'm going to now, we've got a Oracle. Oracle Tarot is what it's called by Lucy Cavendish. Believe it or not, it's a little bit fake. So this is what we're going to use for our self-love pyramid. We're going to work down through how we got here and how we're going to heal and how we're going to work with the world in our partnerships and our self-love. Alright, let me turn this down so we can see it build up. Alright, so I do actually have some tea on the table. Let me have a sip. Alright, so 5 cards for how we got here. Let's see where this rolls. Alright, this one. Alright, 2. Are we jumping? What have we got for this little fairy oracle? Oracle Tarot. Thank you, Lucy Cavendish. I went on a hunt and I was given a lot of decks last year and it just grew exponentially and I have so many little fey decks and I really want to do fey readings, so here we are. Alright, so not for everybody, but they are for the elemental inclined. Alright, so that'll be fun too. Why not? That'll be fun in our lives. That's what this is meant to be. Listening to the sounds of the universe. You're returning home, alright? Step away from the situation and get some wise counsel. Oh, right, what have we got? So how did we get here? This is what this line is about. 5 lines, 5 cards of how we got here. Alright, we've got the 10 of Swords. Healing and a second chance. Alright, this is about instruction. This is about, you know, putting down. We're putting down 8 of those swords there inside of this, and we're holding the 2, which is, you know, sort of decisions and stuff. But these swords, when we're healing with these 10s, we're really talking about the 1. We've been the master of our mind, and then we're being innocent again. So this is nice and, you know, a freeing, liberating like spot where we can actually have a second chance. We can actually go back into more study, or we apply our knowledge and how we use it. But there's a healing spot inside of the 10 of Swords. All right. Alright, your own power, the 2 of Wands. Look at those 2 wands rubbing together. So this is about making decisions. This is about making like spiritual decisions and knowing your path and using your intuition, right? And so what have they said? You're in your own power in here, right? Making your own decisions, your own choices, and really like honing in on what those are, really honing in on your spiritual path and your intuition inside of here. And it's a new path of knowledge inside of that. Alright, we have the Chariot. So here we are and we're going for it. So the Chariot is really applying all of that knowledge and applying what you believe to the world. And really taking charge of those horses, taking charge of that trolley and really driving it home. Like getting the groceries. This is real strong. Whoa, this is a real strong, powerful energy that you've got sitting in here. And that's, you're taking charge of this situation. Because the world has changed. Look at that. This pregnant world, this fertile world. Rewards, expansion, and destiny. You're heading closer to your destiny. Alright, so you're taking a second chance on it in your power, taking the world on. Alright, and you really are taking your destiny in your hands. Something fertile is coming out of your circumstance. This is where you've come from. And this is where we're coming to this. Oh, a balanced resolution. All right, so this is conversations. This is actually working things out with this deck. We've got this balance of our masculine and our feminine just there. You can see that. Like, and there's a resolution, holding hands and putting down the swords inside of this. So, you know, having the conversations, finding the resolution so that you can mentally move forward, so you can physically move forward, and so you can spiritually move forward. All right, you're in your own power in this. That's nice. So that's 5 cards for how we got here. So 4 cards for our healing element. What's going to heal us? 4 cards. Alright, so this is very different to the other one. I love it. I love how you can do the same reading. We do the same thing. Like, I'm going to take one. I'm not taking all of those. Okay. There's another. Oh, I like that. That's nice. So the healing element. Yeah, they're 2 totally different spreads. And I decided not to do them as a pick-a-pile because I really don't love flowing one into the other. I like to sort of spread them out. So there are 2 different readings. That is our sweet hot tea. 2 different pots of sweet hot tea is what we've got. We've got a fairy part and we've got a new age part. Pick which one you want. One more for the healing element for this one. In the fairy part. The Fairy Brew. Maybe it's a Fairy Brew. A sweet hot tea Fairy Brew. Okay, so what have we got? We have, this is the healing element. Retrieve, 4 of Wands. Take some rest, rest your mind, take some meditation. This is vibrational frequency. I have on this channel, there is a folder. If you go to it, there's one that says vibes and higher vibes, because I couldn't make my mind up. And so I put stuff into both of them. Go in there. There are some really great vibrations for just relaxing, chilling out. There's so many different ways, but rest your mind. Take the time out. This is your healing element. Take the time out. Rest your mind. Oh, with the lovers. All right, so these are next to each other, and we are taking power and the Chariot. So we're in bed, maybe take some time out, maybe rest your mind on the lovers, because these are sitting next to each other, but this is your healing element. So maybe the lovers is, you know, you don't need to worry so much about that, and you've got love in your life, and this is you're in your own power, and you're taking charge, and we've got this love in your life. And this is this couple up here, this balanced understanding, restaurate. All right, so come to a good place. All right, fairy people in the Fairy Brew. Blessed love of life. Oh, 10 of Cups. This is happiness. So you're happy, and the generosity of the universe is there. Look at all the cups filling each other. We fill each other's cups. And look at yours being all full. Blessed love life. Love life. Blessed love life. Blessed love life is what it says on this one. This is happiness, and look at all this. Rest your mind. You can rest your mind. You've got happiness and love in your life. The world has changed. You've been able to make some resolution. And then we got the Empress. This is so fertile. If you are looking for babies, this has got baby stuff. Put the music on. Sound of the universe. Returning home to this beautiful spot. This is such a pregnant, fertile reading inside of here. You're taking charge and really restoring your balance and doing that. All right, this Empress here is this loving fertility, but fertility, fertile all over the place, all over here. Whooper. All right, so great for ideas, but good for love. This line in healing in here is just rest your mind. You've got to love a lot in your life and really indulge and see the love in your life. All right, that's beautiful. Okay, so 3 cards for how we're going to apply this to the world. How do you take this to the world into the 3D? All right, 3 cards. 1. Alright, so you just need to step back from things. Maybe you've been looking too close to your love life and you need to rest your mind, step back from it. The world is fertile, you've taken charge, you know, you've been able to find resolution. We're coming home, you're coming home to your place. Just step back and detach from the situation and everything will become clear. Alright, so solutions will become clear. 1 more card. 1 more card for how we apply this to the world. Please. Okay. Oh, we're taking a stand. You're taking a stand for what you believe in. So when we got to Wands, it's always about faith. It's about fire. It's about what we believe in. It's what we believe in. All right. So this, you can make a bridge and you get over stuff, right? And this goes on top of you taking rest and stepping away from the situation, and you know, healing yourself with your voice and having a second chance inside it there. This really is that taking this journey, taking a balance inside there, taking your stand in what you believe in, all right? Because that's what we believe in, right? And so this clears, it's a clearance card, the 7th. It's a clearance card where we really believe in what we believe, and we clear out all the backlog of stuff, right? So we can make bridges spiritually. Okay. Oh, and the sun is going to shine. Tell everybody you're happy about your world. Tell everybody that there's good things and there's abundance. The sun is going to shine on your endeavor. You know, everything that you've had going on and the stuff that, you know, you might have had a delay in stuff, the sun is now going to shine in all of this. You've really made efforts to actually put your power in there, really apply it to the world, and really work out how to actually apply that to the world and restore and find resolution for you. All right, we got opportunity, the 7. This is what we invest in. What are you investing in? So what are you going to put yourself in? All right, so whatever you're going to put yourself in, the sun is shining on your endeavors. These are 2 healing cards inside of here. One in your money, one in your faith. You know, what opportunities are you going to invest in with this beautiful, like, and show people, what are we going to actually put this fertile nature into, and your happiness and your life into? All right, what are we going to put that into? What are the opportunities that are surrounding you? Taking opportunities. It's actually taking up opportunities. Investing your time in this stuff. Planting trees. Planting seeds. Alright, 2 more for partnerships. There's 1. 1 more for partnerships. Oh, there's 2. Oh, and I've got the last. The last card is already in. Alright, so this is for your all. So 1 more, we've got 7, we've got 3 7s on the table. Believe it or not, this is lucky, regardless of what this looks like. Alright, so we've got partnerships. This is about ego, internal politics. Right, this is not about everybody else out talking about you. This is about you talking about you. This is your struggle with your ego, your internal politics. How is that affecting the world? Alright, and you really need to talk these out. These are struggles and insecurities, and how you get them out is list them. But we have 3 7s on the table, and the sun is shining on your opportunities. Alright, so maybe this is time to let go of your ego. Right, and make yourself limitless, and let go of your internal politics. What's holding you back? What are you holding back in your heart, in your mind? What's mentally holding you back? It's holding you back in your partnerships. All right, but we have a loving union. Right, so you need to let go of your internal dialogue. You need to take a stand for what you believe in and let go of your internal dialogue and your internal politics, because we've got a lot of love cards on the table here, and this is in a partnership position. So a loving union and teamwork. This is attraction. This is the ultimate attraction in here. And you're going to attract your opportunities in here. So everybody thinks you need to just actually be you. Chill out. Be you. Relax. Because you relax in here. We're letting go. And we know we're loved. We've got happiness. We're abundant. We've got this fertile kind of time going. With opportunities coming. The world is out in here. Right, the rewards and expansion for your destiny. You've settled stuff. This ego and internal politics. These are the things that you're worried about, and these are the things, and they might be affecting your loving union in here. Right, but you really need to sort of step up and forget about your worries, and forget about, and rest your mind in here, because you're taking a stand. You know what you are, and you know who you believe in, what you believe in. All right. So the last cup for this Fairy Brew of the Sweetheart Tea. What have we got for us? Oh, anxiety and stress. Right, so this is where we need to be dedicated to our mind. This is a self-love journey. So we need to work on your anxiety, and you need to work on your stress. You need to work on your relaxation techniques, because that is your healing at this point in time. We know that because it's up in here. We know we're loved. We know the happiness. We know this abundance and fertility is all here. This is actually in our healing element. So it's time to go through all your nervous tension, all your anxious energy, right? And let go of this ego, this internal politics that you got with love, perhaps. You know, that you're having trouble with love and that expansion, and how you put yourself out there with love. Because it's not easy sometimes, right? Alright, so we need to let go of that. This is a time when you need to work through and heal all these things. You're taking on the world. You're taking on your power. And you've been healing yourself. And we've started up here with the 10. So we start up, this is what you're coming in with, is a 10. So you know your stuff. You're your master in here. Alright, this is taking dedication. This is taking dedication to your mind and really pulling it in. All right, listening to your vibrational frequency training, and you know, we're going to return home. Go and look for that wild wizard, that counselor that you're looking for inside of you. I really hope that this has resonated with you. Thank you very much for being here for this Fairy Brew of the Self-Love Sweetheart tea. I am going to do hot tea, which is partnerships, and I'm going to do 2 of those as well. One is gods and goddesses and muses, and the other one is going to be a bit more modern witch. So you can choose between those if you would like a partnership readings. They're going to be coming up. But this has been the Sweetheart Tea. I hope that you have enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments. I'll catch you later.